Next video, my job experience. So you know that debate going on, 9 to 5 versus streaming. I'm a loyal 9 to 5ist. I don't want to be, but I have to be in this economy. So let's see how much I can relate to my job experience. We doing this by degenerosity. Let's get it.
Talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. A job! This is a
bro. He has to mute that word because that word is triggering and it should be censored.
Fine path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not.
Yep.
And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up and pray that we win the lottery or our parlay hits one day. Because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work, I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to get paid however much you get paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see jobs.
Bro, in a fucking blink of an eye. You know how fast I would love to leave my job, man. Oh my gosh. But you know, I gotta put the reps in, I gotta grind, gotta get to where I wanna be first, because you can't jump into something if it's not paying more, or not at least paying the bills, what your current job is. So gotta be smart about it. You know, I envy those that are able to fully jump into something not knowing if it's going to work or not, knowing that they still have bills, and it ends up working. But you know, everyone has their own timeline. I can't compare myself to no one else. But the job experience sucks. Oh my gosh, it sucks so bad.
Jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy. You better second guess that art.
Yo, that's the second thing, right? Bro, when it comes to jobs in today's economy, why did they make it so hard for you to try and do a side gig out of it? They want you on a job 24/7 working your hardest, but they don't want you to be an independent thinker, question certain things, and then separate yourself from the pack. If you don't talk enough at work, you're considered, oh, this person he's not a team player, he doesn't want to talk. You talk too much, you got a target on your back. You don't talk enough, still have a target on your back. Damned if I do, damn if I don't. And God forbid some niggas want to work on themselves, make some TikTok, stream a little, and let your coworkers find that shit. It's over, man. Dang it, bruh. I'm telling you, man, it's something crazy.
Degree and major in business so you can be an executive marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is
oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I might be having this time. I'm kind of triggered. Also, the fact that I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I see my dad do it since I was young. Going to a job knowing that you are not even pushing the needle. The only needle you're pushing is helping that CEO, CFO, C-suite, everyone above you, pushing their pockets so that they are able to go on another vacation for December for 2 weeks, while they give you a notice that because you work from home the past year, every single year from that point on forward, they're going to push it down more so you're in the office longer, more days. All that just so they can be in Cebu for the next vacation for the next year. As y'all can tell, I'm triggered, man. But I just want to say, man, it's just, if it's not something you love to do, like, no one should aspire to work. You shouldn't aspire to live to work, but we have to work to live, right? All I'm saying is that dream you had as a kid, that aspirations, don't let that shit disappear when you go start working, because it's only going to bite you in the ass. Because when you're in your deathbed, what are you going to look at? The fact that you help your boss get a bonus that he didn't pass down to y'all. It went to his greedy ass pockets. You help that nigga get a bonus for the fact that you say, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna not sleep for an extra hour. I'm gonna wake up a couple hours before work. I'm gonna skip the gym this day just so I can focus on my passions. That's the shit that you're gonna remember, and that's the shit you're gonna be happy about. That I fucking did it. I tried my best, even if I didn't make it there.
most people's passions to work at a 9 to 5 at a warehouse lifting boxes. I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you...
I haven't been unemployed in such a long ass time, so I can relate to this aspect. Being unemployed is crazy. How the fuck? I mean, I got a girl at the end of the day, so I couldn't even be unemployed if I wanted to. Cause how am I gonna pay? No. Look, what do I look like? Grown ass nigga asking my girl, yo, can you buy me this? That doesn't even sound right coming out of my mouth. Fuck no. Bro. As a man, you should always have money coming in. I don't care how you had that shit coming in legally, of course. You should always have money coming in. That's all I gotta say on that.
Still live with your parents, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taking away your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually you want to get your own stuff. You know, young boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear you could send 100 applications to 100 different.
Oh, see, I got lucky on this aspect because I was able to find a job before I graduated, and it was in the midst of things start getting a little. It was right after COVID, things started getting bad. I was able to find something, but from what I'm hearing, bro, I could not imagine applying to 500 jobs in a month. Fuck that. In a week. 500 jobs just to then get accepted or have a machine approve 2 of them, 2 out of 500. So I don't know, that's probably less than 5% right there. And then I have to go through 3 interviews just to then get ghosted. Y'all niggas lost your damn fucking mind. Think I'm allowing that shit. Fuck no. Out of y'all goddamn mind. I'm telling you right now, that's not happening. Not over here. I'm sorry. I'd rather be shit, bro. I'd rather be on unemployment than that bullshit. Fuck. Pretend like I'm searching for some. There's
different places and all of them would still ghost you. You think with how many job openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people.
And then don't get me started on ghost posting. Oh my gosh. I got so much to say about this. Don't get me started on ghost posting. Niggas want to post jobs that aren't available just to meet a quota for their HR or something. Why? Why is that a thing? Why is America allowing this? All that shit should be illegal. I shouldn't be sitting here 8 hours out of the fucking day. My precious ass. Mind you, remember, your time is the most important thing. 8 hours out of my day working a job just to then find a job. Just to then get told no or get ghosted. Like we fucking dating. Like you a girl. I'm begging you to date me. And you just ghost my ass. You made me take you on 3 dates. I put on my best shit. And you ghosted me. Bro, you know how fucking pissed I'd be? Oh, fuck, no. Bro, God willing. To all those men and now women out there searching.
But now, everyone finds something. It feels like they're posting it as bait.
Crazy is only gonna get worse, too.
Or steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first job, you're gonna have a harder time because even the quote-unquote entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience. Like, isn't that what this job is for? How?
Oh, yo. Chat, I'm going to speak and I'm going to talk and you going to listen. Yo, don't get me started on the fact. Please, don't get me started on the fact. How are you an entry-level job, right? Tell me, how are you an entry-level job? And you're asking for experience to get into an entry-level job. Please, someone explain that to me. I need to know the answer to that. Why are you entry-level? And you're asking for years of experience in order to get the position in which was stated as an entry-level position. It makes no sense. I'm waiting. Chat. Someone help me out here. What is the answer to this? I don't know the answer. It makes no sense, right? Thank you. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to hear. All I need to see and all I need to hear. It makes no sense. Niggas are playing games. They're playing games like they're a bitch. I'm sorry. Bitches play games. Women don't. Just saying.
How is someone supposed to get experience and not be homeless while almost every decent paying job requires that? And trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed is like...
My God. Oh my. I can talk about this forever. LinkedIn. Oh, this is why I was considering going healthcare. Because I can't handle LinkedIn. LinkedIn's just a fucking sausage fest. Hold on, bro. Y'all niggas gotta see this. Why is LinkedIn a fucking sausage fest, bro? I'm sitting here jerking a nigga and I'm over here telling nigga, please hire me. Please. And then I'm over here on my best shoes, best everything on. Just to tell, hey everybody, I'm looking for a position. So if you know anybody, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you. And then, God forbid, I'm trying to make a connection with someone. I gotta send please accept my friend request. I would love to get to know you. I would love to know more about you. Would you maybe want to get coffee or chat sometime so we get to know each other a little bit more and hopefully grow this connection? Just to then get accepted and you never answer the message. You never answer the message. They accept me because they want to reach 500 quota or whatever, but they don't accept the message. LinkedIn and all that shit is going to be the death of me, I promise you. That's why if you are considering a job, go healthcare. Fuck that other shit. I couldn't. Bro, all that dancing and like, please notice me. I hate that. Hate that feeling. I hate everything about it. Just rubbed me the wrong
Sending
way.
your application into a void.
Fuck.
I swear none of those people be reading them. You could have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn. You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for...
Don't get me started, bro. I be seeing niggas applications stacked. Harvard graduate, Cornell MBA, a PhD at fucking whatever ever else Ivy League, and these niggas have the nerve to still be looking for a job. Harvard graduates are out here with no jobs, and this go back to AI. Oh my gosh, overqualified. Exactly, Mari. Over fucking qualified. My girl was having that fucking problem, bro. It makes no sense. Bro, the job is cooked. I could talk about this forever, man. It makes no fucking sense. Job scene is cooked.
For your dream job, to your dream company.
Thank God I got...
Then they write back to you saying, we've read your application. Unfortunately, this...
Mind you, this what he's saying is true, but it's not even them. It's a fucking bot. Oh my gosh. Do you want someone underqualified with no experience? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, Mari. Why the hell am I over? Here's the thing, though. Oh, okay, I can play a little devil's advocate, though. Here's the thing. I think the reason why they're saying that is because they don't want you to come into the field overqualified and then expecting higher pay than which that they're able to pay. Because they're able to justify the reasoning. Because say you can do the job faster than they anticipated. They give you certain tasks, you can do it. They don't want to pay you for not doing anything on their time. And they don't want to pay you for your experience. They want to pay you for the bare minimum and still squeeze more out of you. They want to pay you so it's hard for you to do the work they're already giving you. And then say someone else leave, they still expect you to take your load and take the next person's load as well. That's what they want. I don't even know you can say that word. They want people to indentured. They want them. They don't want workers. They want people to work their ass off, no passions, and fully devoted to the company. And it's sick. It's just not going to happen. That, and they say that because if they want you overqualified, they believe you're going to leave the moment something better comes up. So that is like a little side stop. Exactly. Knowing that most people straight out of college, why the hell would I be loyal to any company knowing, right? The fact that you can fire my ass whenever you feel like it. So why is it that it's irresponsible for me to think that, hey, I want to go here for 2 or 3 years of experience, beef up my resume so I can then apply to a better opportunity? That shit makes no sense. We'll head out, but that ain't your business right now. Exactly, Mark.
CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the fuck on. Back when I was still applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I'd never get a response back.
I promise, if I lost my job, Indeed's not seeing me. It's the last place you want to be. Plus, I'm hearing apparently they put like fake job applications just to lure people there. When they start doing that, when did that patch drop? Why are you giving out fake? Imagine this, right? Imagine the scenario. You're on Indeed. You're applying for a job. They hit you back and like, hey, so I like what you're doing. This is very this experience matches what we're looking for. Would you be able to come to our office this day at this time? You'd be like, okay, that's a little awkward. It's a little later than normal, but sure. You come through, right? Come through in the scene, right? You go to the office space. It looked like a fucking house. You're like, okay, it's a little odd. Maybe there's some unusual tactics they use to interview people. Come there is a little bit later than usual. You come through. is you get hit over the head and you're missing a lung. You're in a cold ass bathroom with some ice cubes underneath you, stitched up, missing a lung. Could you fucking imagine that? Yo, it's scary out here. When did they ever drop that patch? Thank God I didn't experience that shit. I was so scared to have my girl out here. Yo, they called me immediately. I said, yeah, like, you know how many people out here looking for jobs and you tell me you want to call me immediately? That's a red flag right there. You saved yourself, man. I ain't gonna lie. Because there's no way you call me that fast. I expect, in this job field, I expect to wait at least a month before I hear back from something. If I hear it sooner, it's a little, you know what I'm saying? Your turnover rate might be a little higher for me. Might be a reason why. Just saying.
Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit ass questions.
Gosh. So, and don't get me started on that. Oh my gosh. Why am I sitting in front of 3 judgmental ass niggas? Do you want me to have the job or not? I can get evaluated by one person. Why is getting 3 people shooting questions at me? What is that gonna do? Just gonna make me more stressed, pull more shit out my ass, and then not even answer the questions that you're talking about because I got 3 questions that I'm trying to answer at the same fucking time. Bro, at the end of the day, it's just to make our lives hard and them to fucking enjoy. I swear to get off of this shit. Gotta be. They got
Why did you choose our business? Y'all hired.
Why? Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. Why did you pick this job? Cause I need money. Why would I not pick your job? Why would I not want to work? Why would I not want to work? Why do you want this job? I want this job because I want fucking money. I want to live. I want to be able to get food for the next day and not have to worry. Because there is a direct deposit I know coming every 2 weeks. It's
like,
it's
what's
so
up? What is your
irritating.
main motivation to get your work done?
Main motivation, money.
Money? What else am I here for?
Exactly.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
5 years not here. Where the more money is, wherever the money's at. Damn. Where do you see yourself? Like, ask yourself this: if you ever in an interview scenario and you're the interviewer, ask yourself this when you think about this question: where do I see myself in 5 years? I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear, of course. Exactly, it has to be because they ask the same questions every time, and you have to answer a certain way, or else you're not gonna get the fucking job. I hate that part too, but we can talk about that later. Why is it that you need this job, and where do you see yourself in 5 years? If there's more money, then next week I'm leaving the job. Sorry, that's just what it is. It's more money next week. I'm leaving the shop. Just saying.
Hopefully not here. That's
Just
just me
saying.
being honest with my answers.
Exactly.
What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's. So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Even if they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if they're...
Don't get me started on the stupid questions. Oh my god. The stupid ass questions. Oh my gosh. All right, now let it play.
There was
I'm
no
talking too
pay.
much.
You say absolutely. I always wanted to be a slave.
Hey, he said it for me. I always wanted to be that, apparently, because for some reason, y'all are making me cap on my ass that I want to work at a company flipping burgers. One time I was working at Royal Farms, and they was asking me the same question: where do you see yourself in five years? You always got to give like a managerial role or something, some template. That's what I learned on YouTube at that time. Why would I want to be 5 years still working at Royal? You know how much of a fucking disappointment I would be to anybody if I was working at Royal Farms for 5 years in a row. I worked there for 3 months and I quit. Those jobs are for. They're quick turnovers for a reason. Mind you, Mari, I think those are one of the jobs where as soon as I applied, I got a call like the next week. Probably was a red flag right there. But I was young and naive then.
Congratulations, you have
That was
successfully
during COVID.
become
I just needed
employed.
something. in
The
order to
end
buy
of
my,
your life starts
computer laptop.
Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And it won't be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and coworkers.
Jiggle my balls.
Oh,
They can
yes. Thank you. That's a great point. That's a great point. When you're at a job, right? Well, let me switch the screen because we need to talk about this. When you're at a job, what can make or break a job is the people you work with, not the work you do. The work can be treacherous. You can't be sitting there sweating in the sun. Mind you, I used to work at Enterprise. I used to sell cars, but I'll be more so in the back washing them damn fucking cars. And I tell you, I had this one when I was interning. I was with this one other guy at his crib, at his spot. That nigga, bro, his boss was so strict. They said complete silence. I don't want no one talking. I don't want nothing. Unless it's a customer you're talking to, you should be sitting on a phone trying to sell more cars, or you should be in the back washing cars. At my place, bro, it's nothing but jokes, hilarious, fun times. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It was probably the most work I've ever done in a job, but it was the best job in that aspect because it felt like a family, felt like a team. Having those type of people can make or break a job. Simply put, that's always look out for the vibes. If the vibes are not right, that's in anything you do. It doesn't have to be a job. It can be shit, a roommate, be a fucking classmates, co-workers. If the vibe is not there, it's going to ruin the entire thing. It's as sad as it say, bro. If you're looking for a job and you can find a place where you feel comfortable, people are not on your ass all the time, they're banter, they actually care about you as a human being and not just a fucking coworker, it's probably will be better than expected, depending on the pay as well. But it's probably still good though. I can't lie. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love them people, bro.
Make or
Those are my
break this whole
bros.
thing. If you
Make or
happen to
break
get
everything.
a chill boss and co-workers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's
Yes.
how my last real
Vibes
job
always.
was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other events. That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders, I would mess up orders, and one time I even dropped a whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding. Best believe I didn't get tips that day. And what would get me kinda jealous is that some of my co-workers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder. Like, damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was ever a waiter, bro, the one thing that would stop me from being a waiter is the fact that I'm clumsy. And the thought of me waiting, right? It's a busy ass Thursday. And I'm carrying this. Look, I'm carrying this bullshit right here. Oh, shit, I didn't even switch the screen. That's my bad. I was carrying this bullshit right here, and it dropped. Oh my gosh. I felt so bad every time I see that shit. That it could be the busiest, loudest restaurant. If one thing drops and breaks, everyone is being quiet and they're all looking for that source. That is the most embarrassing thing I ever fucking see. What happened? I swear on any job for that to happen, oh no, bro, I'm walking straight out of there. This is not worth it. No pay is worth this embarrassment. I'm going home. It's not. I don't
Heavy
care.
and so
I'll take
out of
unemployment
balance.
for that. Any
But
day.
you know what kept me going?
Don't care.
It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience.
This
Imagine
is
working a
definitely worth it.
16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a double shift for a wedding and a sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocking out at 1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once, but I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I don't know how long ago this was. You tell me this nigga worked 16 hours and he got $60 worth of tips? That's highway robbery right there, I swear. Everything. That's no way. I don't care how old I am. 16 hours, I only get Damn, he might have been making like 7. Cause I know the minimum wage used to be like $7.50 or something. Nah, I don't care. That's crazy.
And I
16
believe
hours,
I only
60.
felt like this because the environment I was around
Fuck,
was
man.
nice. Sometimes. I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free? You a bitch.
If I had trash co-workers
Hey, yo.
or a trash boss, I would have not stayed at that job for long. I have zero patience for bullshit. Literally. Like example, the first job I've ever had in my senior year of high school,
Oh shit. Let me think. The worst job experience I've ever had. I've had a couple. I'm thinking. I'm okay. I'm not gonna lie. The worst job experience I've ever had has to be Moe's. So I worked at 2 locations of Moe's. There's Moe's Southwest Grill. It's basically like a Chipotle. So at the second one I went to, it was closer to my house. The other one was too far, and my mom told me, "Yo, I can't keep dropping you off. You got to go to this one." At the time, I didn't have no car. So after school, I'll get off the bus and I'll go there, right? So at this Moe's, there was a Hispanic manager. Let's say her name is A. This Hispanic manager, let me tell you what she used to do, right? At first, she seemed like a nice person, but of course, that all changed once you actually get to know them, right? So tell me why. A lot of the times, I'd be minding my own business, doing what I was taught to do from the past location. If it wasn't how she wanted, she'd make a fuss. If I wasn't ever on register, which was my whole training, and I know how to do, she doesn't want me to be on there. If I did say, if I was outside when she didn't want me to be outside, she'd say, Sean, go in the back, wash the dishes. If I try to ask her anything, it's always a smart remark. See, I can do with attitude, right? But when you add that passive aggressiveness, bitchy ass, pissy bullshit, that petty ass shit, bro, that's my pet peeve. And I swear on everything, oh my gosh, bro, that shit used to fucking irritate me so goddamn bad. Oh my gosh, you don't understand, bro. That pettiness is, it's not cute, bro. Like, you gotta stop it. Say what you want to say, or don't say anything at all. Cause why is you treating? Mind you, at the time I was 16. And I think she recently broke up with her girlfriend or something. That's another thing. Leave your personal business at home. I'm here to get a job. I'm here to work. Why the fuck is you trying to talk about your personal relationships and shit when we're at work? It's 9:30 a.m. and I'm making a burrito. And you gonna talk about your girlfriend and shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm here trying to get my money. I'm trying to go. Please. All right. Anyways. Yeah, bro. Like, what? She over here just treated me like I'm a fly on the wall. When, in fact, she's the person that hired me and said, we could use you. Whenever I was trying to do what I was taught, it's always, oh, why are you here? Why are you doing this? Oh, you want off? Why you want off? So you know how I got out of that, right? Basically, I told her, because school's about to start, I said, hey, school, I'm going to be a little busy during school, so can I get a little break? And I can come back after school. You know, and I think she kind of knew what I meant. I was hinting at this. She said, yeah, you can do that. But why? What do you mean, but why, though? I just told you I'm going to fucking school. What do you mean, why? So I ignored it. I was like, yeah, so I'm going to need that. She said, oh, okay. When do you think you'll be back? I don't know. That's what I did. And I don't think she replied. And from that point, I think, yeah, she got the message that niggas was not coming back.
I was a janitor at a warehouse. I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms. So my pay wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking I'm making money and I got more time to study and goon. That sounds like a win-win. But when payday arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked, sometimes less. I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of $13 an hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poo-poo. Man, I'm not taking it. Plus, he only paid me through Cash App. You've ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App? Man, I had to go.
Damn, have you, chat? I've never had that. Man, this nigga was getting paid under the table, which, for legal reasons, I know that has never happened.
Worked there for a few weeks. He did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not it. My patience dwindled faster when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked there for 1 day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left during orientation. I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJ's without expecting people to have certain expectations?
All right, buddy.
That's false advertising.
Come on.
So I left. That wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am.
Yes,
unemployed
sir.
since. I'm just
sir.
saying I can understand the struggles of looking for.
I can understand the struggles too. Hopefully your man can, you know what I'm saying,